Hello, everybody. It is I, Randy, here with Nerds Templar, bringing you the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League, the end of set number 7, the Yellow Division. Today, we've got, before we go through the schedule, the standings. We've got Swordfighter, Climbers, and Robin all at 5-1 right now. 4-1 Isabelle, with the 4-2 Sephiroth, Ike, and Olimar just behind them. 3-2 Incineroar rounds out the top 8. Then we got a few 3-3s only. Ridley, Wii Fit Trainer, Zero Suit Samus, and Min. And we've got some 2-3s, Pikachu, Game & Watch, Pokemon Trainer. We've got 2-4s Joker, Richter, Samus. And then Duck Hunt and Daisy are 1-5. And Sonic, still 0-5. One of 2 winless in the entire league. Him and Ken, who we just saw, go down once more. We'll see what happens to Sonic today. Schedule-wise, we've got Ike taking on Pikachu to begin things. Richter up against Ice Climbers. Duck Hunt against Isabelle. Samus versus Game & Watch. Sonic versus Min. Daisy against Pokemon Trainer. Ridley against Zero Suit Samus. Wii Fit Trainer taking on Incineroar. Robin versus Olimar, and finally, Meef Swordfighter versus Sephiroth. Yes, that should be good. That's 5-1 versus 4-2 there. Joker's on a bye. Let's get into it. The end of set 7 here. This is probably the last time, maybe the last time I'll really discuss all the previous matchups of this season for all the fighters as we have their matches here. It's getting a little tedious at this point, has been. Ike, secondary or tertiary, I think was this one. This is an old school yellow matchup here to begin things. Ike versus Pikachu, who has to wear his luchador outfit for number 3, if you will. Depending on if you count that first primary skin or not. Here we have the Ike 4-2, the Pikachu 2-3. Ike not faring as well as last season. He was undefeated for quite a while, even though he ended up second place, 14-6 tied, 14-6 with Pokemon Trainer. Fared quite well, obviously, then, because of that, against Pikachu. Beat him the first time, obviously, because he went undefeated throughout the first half of the season. I think, he lost the first match. His first loss was the first one of the second half of the season, and that was while they were doing interdivisional play. And so whenever they came back, Pikachu actually did beat him the second time around. So we shall see what happens here. Important for Pikachu. He's 2-3. He's at his bye already. Actually just came off his bye, Pikachu. Started with a win against Sonic, new to the division from Blue there. Lost to Richter. Beat Joker, who's on a bye today. Lost to Robin, tough opponent, and down goes Ike. Not able to return to the stage. Pikachu with a nice little lead here. Lost to Olimar before his bye last set. Kind of maybe also a tough one. 4-2 Olimar right now. Also an old school yellow matchup that was. Those were both 10-10s, Pikachu and Olimar last season. Ike, though, the 4-2 Ike. Doing well. Zero Suit Samus went down first. Then Game & Watch. And then he lost to Isabelle, and then Pokemon Trainer. Then he came back to beat Incineroar, and then also beat Sonic. So, nice launch. Wow, somehow, even I think he had Super Mushroom there, did not launch Pikachu at 76%, 75 or whatever. 91 right now, Super Pikachu at the moment. You may also be wondering, because both of these competitors we may have talked about it went to the playoffs. Pikachu actually won in his first match against Wolf, and then took down Ness in playoff number 2. So he was going real strong. Pikachu upsetting everybody in the playoffs last season until he met Captain Falcon in the quarterfinals, and then finally his streak was at an end. There was actually a lot of yellow division competitors in the later playoffs last season. Ike, of course, having one of the 2 byes, didn't play the first round, beat Mewtwo in round 2 of the playoffs, so that was a nice win for him. Then, of course, himself went to the quarterfinals, and he lost as well in the quarterfinals to DDD. So both he and Pikachu losing there to Captain Falcon and King DDD, who we've already mentioned in the past 2 videos when Green and Blue fought, did their, their sets. Those were the 2 that made it to the finals. So if there was anyone you're going to lose to, I suppose losing to those 2, Captain Falcon or King DDD, is the way to go down, because they were the finalists. Ike with the lead now after that Super Mushroom gives him a huge advantage, but Pikachu's got him at 104 here. Has a chance. Has a chance to come back. 3-3 he would be. She, I guess, in this case. Can you believe that the Luchador is actually a female Pikachu? Just noticed that. You can tell the gender of a Pikachu by the end of its tail. If it's like a straight tail, straight edge, sharp tail, then it's a male. If it's a heart-looking one like that, that one looks even more like a heart because it has a black heart on it. But if it has the two bumps at the end of it instead of a sharp, then it's a female. And there goes the female Pikachu. Ike, oh man, after falling off that first time, taking a commanding victory over Pikachu. Didn't know how that one was going to go. Again, Pikachu did win. One day you can see the tail better there. Pikachu did win the first time around, or the second time around last season, when they, of course, everyone in the division fought each other twice last season. Can't do it this season. But Ike, that's a 5-2 Ike now. Slowly making his way back to where he was last season. Pikachu, unfortunately, 2-4, kind of like he was doing last season as well. Richter, new to the league, up now. His 7th match, I believe. He hasn't had a bye yet. Climbers, he's got a tough one on his hands. This is the yellow division. It has a little yellow on it. Might just have to do that one. Yep. Very dull, monotonous colored match, but that's okay. Looks good. Kind of like both those skins, actually. Ice Climbers going strong. New to the division, not the league, like Richter. Climbers coming from the blue were 9-11, the last seed to make it into the playoffs. The only 9-11. Did not fare well there. Actually beat Mario to begin things, but then lost to Bowser. Mario did not fare well. Of most of them, that would be somebody. Mario for sure. Wolf, unfortunately, too. Zelda. Those are some of the bigger. Actually, those were the 3 that would have been favorited that lost. But Mario and Wolf were the biggest upsets. Losing to Ice Climbers and Pikachu, in fact, who are now both, of course, in this division here. And Ice Climbers are 5-1 up there at the top. So they are doing great. They actually just lost their first match. Maybe, yeah, just lost it to me Swordfighter last match, so there's that. They're all tied up right now with Richter, who's struggling, even though Simon's doing a bit better in the red. Richter only 2-4 here. Ooh. The Ice Climbers, though, they may have had, they did not have a bye yet. Neither of these 2 had a bye yet. Richter trying to toss Ice Climber out of here, but it is going to work. Yeah, got him far enough. First stock goes to Richter, 104 on his first. Ice Climbers defeated Wii Fit Trainer to start off. Then they took out Daisy. They took out Duck Hunt. Samus. Not the toughest matches, maybe. Then Ridley, though. That was pretty tough. And then they lost to me Swordfighter. Oh, Richter maybe knocked far enough there. They don't have the greatest up B. Yeah, that'll do it. Ice Climber, 73% on them, though. Man, Richter really stacked up that damage. Stacking up even more now, 89 on the Ice Climbers. Is he going to get a quick knockout here and take a full stock advantage? That would be nuts. He's going to start making a little bit of a comeback for himself. He started off, I believe, with, yeah, there's a knockout, 0-0. He's up a stock. Richter beat Samus and then beat Pikachu, and then he went on a big losing streak after that to Ridley, to Joker, to me Swordfighter as well, and also to Robin. So he's had some tough ones. He won the first 2. He had some tough ones at the end there. Those last 2 were the other ones I said. Ridley was also tough. So yeah, he's had some tough ones that he lost. Joker, I'm not so sure about that one. But he's got a great chance to make a comeback here. 3 and 4 again, not so bad. We talked about that in the last videos. Now as we're again in set 7, a lot of those potential 3 and 4s at least. 3 and 4 will do it. Yeah, secondary Ice Climber is out of here. So 1 stock left, 1 Ice Climber left. 101 on Richter's second. Ice Climber's got a Super Mushroom. I don't think that's gonna do enough. Might get the knockout, but that won't be enough. Just 1 knockout here. It's gonna be really tough to come back with just 1 Ice Climber. So yeah, it looks like Richter will move up to 3 and 4. Ice Climber is gonna move down to 5 and 2. Still a great spot to be, but you know, losing your last 2 after a 5-win streak, that does not feel good. Does not feel good. And that's going to be game right there. Yeah, Richter with the win. Interesting. Shaking things up in the division, perhaps. There's 2 other 5 and 1s. We'll see them later. Robin and Swordfighter are actually in the last 2 matches. But still, yeah, Ice Climbers, man, they fall. Still quite a cushion, though, before they're as bad as last season. We got Duck Hunt this time, taking on Isabelle. Tough opponent there. Duck Hunt, I believe, has 2 we could use. He uses brownish, goldish looking one. Isabelle doesn't really. Just gonna have to go with the black, I guess. Gray. Isabelle is 4 and 1 after a bye already. Duck Hunt, one of the worst in the division, surprisingly, again to me, is 1 and 5. Won his first match against Ridley. Again, always mentioned, Ridley's doing well now. So, actually, he's 3 and 3 now. So, but he had a tough one that he just lost, I believe. So yeah, I don't know. Duck Hunt had that first win. These are both new to the league, of course. And he lost to me, Swordfighter. That's a tough one. Lost to Ice Climbers. Seems to be pretty tough. Lost to Sephiroth. Also tough. Lost to Zero Suit Samus. Needed to pick that one up probably for himself there. And also lost to Game & Watch. And there he goes, Isabelle with a quick knockout 55 on her. Tosses Duck Hunt out of the stage. Ooh, almost. The Super Mushroom almost helped Duck Hunt get a quick knockout back, but not going to happen. 90 on Isabelle. 101 on Isabelle. Another Super Mushroom on Duck Hunt. Still can't quite do it. Nope. And Isabelle, she did win her first match against Olimar, which is a nice win to pick up. And then I thought she lost early on somewhere. She had a bye after that. She beat Ike after that, so she actually was 2-0 after 3 there. Some great wins. Then lost to Min Min. That's what happened, yeah. It was interesting. Min Min then starting on her little win streak. Close one here. Close one at the moment. Duck Hunt did get that knockout. 84 on him, 42 on Isabelle. After losing to Isabelle, Min Min then came back to defeat Wii Fit Trainer and Daisy. So, Wii Fit Trainer may be tough, Daisy not as tough. Another 1 and 5 there. Like Duck Hunt. There goes Duck Hunt at 130. Isabelle taking that second stock, 62 on her second. Couple nice attacks, needs the knockout quick here. He's gonna basically be done already this season if he loses this match. Not an easy one. Not technically out of it with only 6 losses. I mean, if you would end up 14 and 6, that's a great record to have. But whenever you are going, the chances of doing that when you're 1 and 6 are very unlikely. And so chances are he is not going to make it. Isabelle's going to make it back to the map here, I believe. Oh, man. Duck Hunt might not. He does. Okay. Wow. Some edge play going on. Duck Hunt just doing everything he can to get that stock. He does finally. 78 on him. There's a small, very small chance. With some mushroom help, just maybe. There's a super mushroom for Duck Hunt. Grabs the bunny hood, too, while he's at it. Why not? Grabs another bunny hood. Worry less about that. Just blew himself up with that TNT. Not smart. Poison mushroom. Oh, he gets launched into it. Duck Hunt there. Isabelle looking like she's going to take this. Maybe. 115. Yep, there it is. See ya, Duck Hunt. That is 1-6. That is no bueno. Looks like Duck Hunt is not going to make the playoffs. He is not going anywhere probably either this between seasons. He's probably going to be staying in the yellow at the bottom there. A demerit for him. Give him a little skull and crossbones. I don't know how we would do that, but I would like to give a little something for the players that stay in their division. Whether they stay, you know, a star, whether they stay if they did well, or a skull if they did bad, or an X or something. Samus coming from the blue last season, along with Game & Watch, both of them now in the yeller. Basically just do the black and the, we could almost do that. That's there's a lot of like reddish, well, maybe not. Just do these two. At least have a yellow on them. Game & Watch only has one yellow, so white it is. Yeah, both from the blue last season, of course, less fighters, so the bottom half-ish, less than half, but the bottom of the divisions moved. So that's what these guys were. It was also pretty much bottom into the middle, so yeah, this season, of course, into the next season and onward, we're going to be moving the middle of the divisions. I feel like that'll shake things up the most. It'll give those middle fighters a chance to do better in another division, or worse. But that's the plan. There's 7 of them, 9 to 15, ranked 9 to 15 is going to be moving on. So 16 to 21 will stay the bottoms, and of course number 1 to 8, top 8 will remain in their respective divisions, and as they would hope, continue to dominate. There's a small Samus and a giant Game & Watch. Cannot quite capitalize on that. Samus 2-4, Game & Watch 2-3. Both of them doing pretty much as they did last season. Game & Watch ended up 8-12. He was kind of hovering around that, just below 500 point all season. Samus ended up 7-13, but she had to string together a few wins for herself toward the end to get to that point. She had struggled for a while. She actually started out 3-0 and then went on a huge losing streak, and finally picked up 4 wins in like probably the last quarter of the season. Neither of them, yeah, doing well. So neither of them made the playoffs last season, of course. We've got Game & Watch took a while to start picking up any wins for himself. He had a loss, or he had a bye, that is, to start, then a loss to Ike. Then he beat, never mind, then he beat Min-Min. It didn't take him too long. Lost to Wii Fit, lost to Daisy, beat Duck Hunt. So, yeah, not too bad. Still a bit early for him. Again, the ones that had buys, they're only 6 in right now, so. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, I'm sorry, they're only 5 in, right? So. This will be number 6. Game & Watch taking Samus out there, but 106 on his first. Samus definitely needs the win more with 2-4 rather than 2-5. Knocks him out 5% on her. Pulls the poison mushroom. Yeah, even at this point, 5 losses is a bad place to be, I would say. You're already pretty much out of it, but you got the 2 wins at the moment, Samus, that is. It's not all that bad, but certainly picking up a win here, getting to that 3-4 spot, that is kind of crucial. Game & Watch for himself, he could be 3-3. Samus, did she start? No, she started with a loss to Richter. And then she lost to Ridley, so tough one there. Lost to me, Sword Fighter. 3 tough ones, two tough ones at least. And then lost to the Ice Climbers. Yeah, she has not had it easy. And then beat Sephiroth, so how about that? Also beat Zero Suit Samus. Those were her wins. The last 2, so maybe she is trying to show some life here. She's actually struggling at the moment. 161. Super Mushroom on the 48% Game & Watch. 2 stock each, if nothing else. She can try to pile on a little damage here before she loses that stock. Maybe she can bring it back quick enough in the final stocks. Super Mushroom for her. Poison for Game & Watch. She's back to normal now, though. She needs to capitalize on that mushroom. Ooh, not quite. Blocks the hammer, though. Okay, it's not so bad. I mean, 84%. Kind of getting them up there. She's at 187. This is where, okay, there she goes. Whereas Game & Watch, you want to kind of end that now, or you rack up too much, and there it is. Samus tying things up at 0. 1 stock each. Stacked enough percent on Game & Watch to take the stock when she came back. Here we go. This is really anyone's game. Super even. Again, we did mention they were in the same division last season as well, so they did fight twice already. Didn't even think about that till just now. But yeah, I'm gonna assume Game & Watch probably beat her to start first one because they didn't fight early on. Yeah, Game & Watch won the first one. Samus won the second one though. One of the ones she picked up at the end. Can she do it here to start righting the ship? Again, Game & Watch not as bad. He'd be 2 and 4 like she is now if he loses here. But to go 2 and 5, that, yeah, again, is not good at all. Poison Mushroom on Game & Watch, 64 to 73 in Samus's favor, and that kick will do it, securing the win for Samus. There it is, 3 and 4 Samus, 2 and 4 Game & Watch. Just like that. That was a close one. Close battle there, 534. Samus does come away with it. Not a terrible spot to be there. I mean, really, after your bye for Game & Watch, you don't want to be 2 and 4 either, but you can still, I mean, 3 and 4 is just a win away. It's like Samus got. Sonic now, for match number 5, up against Min Min. Who again is on a streak here, perhaps. Sonic has the yellow bands. Not much red to speak of, so we're going to have to just go with the gray. Actually, that, yeah, wait. Let's go with the black. The gray looks more like a blue, which we probably used for him last season. Min Min's probably going to need to go with a black one as well. Got black and red and black and orange. Black and orange will do. Sonic 0 and 5, the other winless in the league. Him and Ken we saw last division in the blue, last video. Min Min is again on her 2-win streak at 2 and 4 right now. I'm sorry, 3 and 3, because she did have another one there. I'm sorry, she's on a 3-win streak, because it's a win streak, not just 2 in a row. She is on a streak against Isabelle, Pokemon Trainer, and Incineroar. Some huge wins there. 3 of them, actually. All 3, I'd say, are really good. Pokemon Trainer's not doing great this season yet. 2 and 3, it's not horrible, but was number 1 last season, so always good to pick that one up. Sonic is supersized. Got a slight percent advantage. Min Min did lose to Sephiroth, Zero Suit Samus, and Mr. Game & Watch to begin, though. Those were her first 3 before she won the next 3. Sonic, however, he, has not won yet. Lost to Pikachu, He lost to Joker, he lost to Robin, and he lost to Olimar. Then he had a bye, and then he lost to Ike. He had some tough ones himself. Actually fought almost all the veteran yellow division, except for Pokemon Trainer now, so far already, that is. $102 to $105 on these first stocks. Wow. This is crazy neck and neck here. Let's see how long it remains that way once the first stock comes off. So do the gloves, and there goes Sonic. 114 on Min. Can Sonic respond? Supersized Min. Back to normal. Poison now. Perfect time for Sonic to answer back. 134 on her. And Sonic grabbed her. Nope, can't quite launch her though. 146 now. 13 on Sonic only. Another Poison Mushroom on Min. She dodges Sonic. Still dodges Sonic. Now he's small and she's big. Uh-oh. Oh man, what a hit. Min takes full advantage of that full size advantage. Sonic finally gets the knockout back, but it's too late, I think, now. Full stock up for Min. Sonic, another Poison Mushroom. And another Super Mushroom for Min. 32% after that hit. 41 now on Sonic. Last stock. Just like that, Sonic goes down in Min. Sonic 0-6, again, probably done once more. If we would have kept the low ones in their divisions last season, he'd still be in the bottom of the blue, probably, with Ken. But now he's in the bottom of the yellow, probably going to stay here for a bit. Less fitting than blue for Sonic, color-wise. But that does not matter. Min is going to be 4-3. That's what matters. After losing her first 3, wins 4 in a row. Incredible. We just might end up seeing her in the playoffs then, the way things are looking. And taking down some good opponents, not just Sonic. Losing to some not so great ones. Losing to a couple good ones. She's done it all. Taking her time with Sonic's last stock here, though. He just pulled another Poison Mushroom for himself. Lots more Super Mushroom down there. Min does not grab it. Looking for that knockout. 122 on Sonic. There it is. As he returns to the map. Min. Looking strong all of a sudden. Where'd that come from? And again, it was not just the opponents she was up against. Incineroar, Isabelle seemed like they're pretty tough. Well, Isabelle she lost to. Incineroar seems tough, though. Oh, I'm sorry. No, she beat Isabelle. What am I saying? We got Daisy in match number 6 against Pokemon Trainer. The worst matchup. Again, number 6, as always. Crazy to say, being that, of course, Pokemon Trainer was the best last season. But yeah, they are now in the worst matchup. They're 2-3, so they do still have a chance after their last win. I think they won last match. Yeah. That was an important one against the Wii Fit trainer. So they lost against Robin to start things off. And then they lost against Olimar, had a bye. Beat Ike, which was also massive. Lost to Min. One of Min's nice wins. And then beat Wii Fit trainer. Yeah, so that's 2-3 for them. Squirtle out at the moment. Purple Squirt. Daisy struggling. She's the other 1-5 down there with Duck Hunt. Just above Sonic, only really because they have one win and not a bye yet. She lost a lot of matches. She lost to me, Sword Fighter. We thought she was going to maybe do good because she's Daisy. She's like Peach. Peach did well last season. Peach is not doing well this season either. Daisy then lost to Ice Climbers. She lost to Sephiroth. Those are some tough matches. Lost to Zero Suit Samus. Beat Game & Watch. That was her one win. Lost to Isabelle, and here we are. Just knocked Pokemon Trainer out for the first stock, taking the advantage, 102%. We got Purple Charizard and Supersized Daisy. She's now back to normal, though. And Charizard will knock her out now that they're not the same size anymore. Rosa coming down with a seismic toss there. But it's not going to be enough. Flame charging all over the map. Don't knock yourself out there, Charizard. Alright. Oh no, Daisy, what are you doing? Charizard, what are you doing? Almost resetting Daisy to get back to the map after she jumped down to the bottom and underneath. This isn't even a custom map, guys. This is one of the old ones. And somehow the AI still don't understand how to use it. Don't go under the map. You can't return. Come under the map, Daisy. Don't do it again. Oh, man. Ivysaur, big now. Looks like they're just going to take this. Nope, not quite. 68 on Daisy. Might as well just do some edge things, Ivysaur. Yeah, you've got the extra stock advantage. 109 now on that stock. Might as well do it. Oh, Flame Charge straight into the wall. Smashing Daisy into it. That was kind of brutal. But she's fine. 105%. 127 on Charizard / Pokemon Trainer. Looking like they're gonna... Whoa. Whoa. Just knocked themselves out. Charizard. Going a little too Chara-hard. Not good at all. 105 on Daisy actually has a shot here now all of a sudden. Don't do it again. Knocked themselves out twice. Squirtle will not finish things though. Wait. He's trying. No, he just knocked her upward, so she's just gonna come right back to the map. He's still hanging out on the edge. It's a lot sketchier now. Poison Mushroom on Daisy. That should help. Ivysaur missed the charged attack. Does he hit anything at all? There it is. Vine Whip coming in. Ivysaur finishing things up in a very, very sketchy match for Pokemon Trainer. They should have won that much more easily. I think Charizard fell off the map twice. So there is that. That Ivysaur color is also amazing, by the way. You can barely see it now, but that is amazing. That is so good. Be sure to join us for our streams, that is, in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pokemon TCG, Tuesday and Thursday mornings, Friday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Wednesday, Saturday mornings. Come join us for the long-form Pokemon video game streams. We just caught ourselves on my own game, a shiny Vaporeon, boys. Yes. Anyway, Ridley, last 4 matches, the best of them, Ridley, starting things off in those final 4 against Zero Suit Samus. Another thing I'm surprised I'm saying. Zero Suit Samus up this far, and she doesn't have much to go with either. We're gonna have to go with just a black or white for her as well. For the yellow division, white to me makes more sense. Ridley might have another one that's kind of close here. No, he does not at all. We'll have to just go with that crazy mech looking one, huh? Yep, I suppose we will. Aw, darn. Kidding. Ridley is... What are you, Ridley? 4-2, right? No, he's 3-3 now, along with Zero Suit, so this is very interesting. Ridley kind of fallen now. He lost first, though. Started off with a loss to somebody strange. Duck Hunt, that's right. The only win Duck Hunt has. And then came back to beat Samus. Regular Samus, that is. Then he beat Richter. Then he beats me Sword Fighter, which was huge. The only loss that me Sword Fighter has. Still see him later in the last match today. And then finally he lost to the Ice Climbers. Oh, and he also lost to Sephiroth to go 3-3. So 2 tough ones there at the end. Last, that is. Poison Mushroom on him now. Zero Suit Samus, 84%. Slightly higher, 93 now, 40 on Ridley. She came from the blue division last season. She was the very bottom 5 and 15, even worse than Sonic, actually, who was 6 and 14. But she's doing better, much better this season. Not just than she did, but than Sonic is doing. Losing that first stock, though. Ridley, tough opponent here. Zero Suit starting off with a loss to Ike. Again, tough. Beat Min, which might have been a great win there. Lost to Wii Fit Trainer. Again, may have been tough. Beat Daisy. Beat Duck Hunt. And then lost again the last match to Samus. Maybe not one she wanted to lose there. Same with whatever that other one was I mentioned. But Wii Fit Trainer, they also 3 and 3 right now. So a lot of these matches are going to be important. This one obviously important because they're currently the same record, but a lot of these fighters may end up the same record at the end. So these head-to-heads are going to matter. Zero Suit Samus ties up the stock. 90-some%, 102 now on her second. Not pairing well against the big old Ridley. But again, he did seem like he was doing better than his 3 and 3 record would suppose. Zero Suit Samus, though, showing, I don't know, surprising, I guess. Surprising me, at least, a little bit here in the early go of things. But the Super Mushroom for Ridley, he is massive. What are you going to do against that? Immediately knocks Samus out again. And that's that. Ridley gets the win. He goes to 4 and 3. Zero Suit Samus goes to 3 and 4. Still, though, not bad place to be. That's actually now where Samus herself is. Which means Samus herself is going to pass up Zero Suit Samus, perhaps, depending on other matchups, at that tied 3 and 4 record. Which we may have a few of, it looks like. And of course, they only get better. Here comes Wii Fit Trainer. Up against Incineroar. We got, of course, we'll have to sub in the guy in the yellow for their tertiary. Incineroar has the black one. Again, we'll have to go with the fully black skin. It has a little bit of red on it. That's okay. The other one has more. Wii Fit Trainer 3 and 3. Again, just falling in their last match to go to 3 and 3 from 3 and 2. Incineroar also losing his last match to go to 3 and 2. He had a bye. Wii Fit Trainer, they lost to Ice Climbers, beat Sephiroth, beat Zero Suit Samus, and beat Game & Watch. Lost then to Isabelle and to Pokemon Trainer. Incineroar is huge. Wii Fit Trainer is small. Incineroar, oh, nice combo, but doesn't have the percent on him yet to make that count. For a stock, at least. 71 to 44, Incineroar's favor by a little bit. Oh, off the ropes. Can't quite get him. Maybe? Yeah, no, he's going to be fine there. Wii Fit Trainer, he just waits for him to come back, Incineroar, and there goes Wii Fit Trainer. If Incineroar can plant himself on the stage and not knock himself out, he fares much better than when he's jumping around on the sides, because he tends to not make it back to the map on his own accord. And he was undefeated, I believe, for a bit. He beat Joker, he beat Robin, he beat Olimar, went on a bye, lost to Ike, lost to Min. So that bye right now did him in so far. Losing to Ike's tough. Losing Min's kind of tough. It gave her another win. Move her now again with her next win to 4 and 3. I mean, it's slowly catching Incineroar if he's not careful. Like already ahead of him. There goes Incineroar. Wii Fit Trainer, nice combo himself to take a nice launching knockout. 87 on his second, though. And man, Joe, he's big, but Incineroar with the Irish Whip takes some time, if nothing else. Does some damage. 125 on Wii Fit Trainer. Oh, Incineroar dodges the sun. That was a nice one. He's small though. Oh, and Wii Fit Trainer is big. Wait a second, you're not dodging that one. Point blank range. 119 on Wii Fit Trainer. Will Incineroar tie things up, or will Wii Fit Trainer keep the gas on? No. 12 on Incineroar's last stock as we move to even. He's got the Super Mushroom for a moment here. He doesn't do any damage with it at all. In fact, takes some. 43 on him. Is Wii Fit Trainer going to pull off this win? Slight upset, perhaps. Incineroar back to regular size from that Super Mushroom. Oh, he gets the Irish Whip again. Not enough. Not enough. 58 to 31. Those spike serves coming in hot almost constantly from the Wii Fit Trainer. Those in the sunbursts. Here comes another one. Nope. Spike serve instead. Ooh. Nice shot there. Incineroar small. Comes back to counter there for a moment. And he's back to big size, regular size with a bunny hood. 60 to 91. It's kind of still 93 to 101. Anyone's game. Super Mushroom on Incineroar. Wait a second. He just missed that body slam. Barely. It's one hit away. Can he get it while he's big? Poison Mushroom on Wii Fit Trainer. No. Oh, it fell right on top of him while he was standing next to Incineroar. That is not the way to go. That's unfortunate. Incineroar takes the win. Shows you the belt. Shows you the gold. 333 match. What a crazy one there. Too bad, though, for Wii Fit Trainer now falling themselves to 3-4. After so many great victories. But Incineroar, yeah, he's still hanging in at 4-2 now in that top 8. Not going anywhere. Well, if you didn't think that heat was heating things up with the Wii Fit Trainer's sons and Incineroar himself, we've got Robin this time. Taking on Olimar. Robin, I believe, is the female Robin, because that's what we got. Yellow. You know, our only other options are red and pink. I guess we'll go with pink because red is an actual division color. And Olimar has no other choices. I believe we just went with, I don't know, any of these Pikmin guys will probably do. Let's go with the green one, I guess. Now let's match them. I think they're both 4-2. No. Robin is 5-1. Olimar's 4-2. Robin, I believe, only lost to Incineroar. Olimar from this division last season was 10-10. Again, thus he went to the playoffs, lost to Lucas to begin things, so he didn't do a whole lot. But doing great this season. Robin, though, she only lost slightly recent. No, she lost earlier to Incineroar. I think the third match maybe. Beat Pokemon Trainer, and then actually it was the second match. Lost to Incineroar there. Beat Sonic. Beat Pikachu. Beat Joker, and beat Richter. So, yeah, she's on a bit of a streak herself. 4-win streak. Nice. Gonna maybe make it 5 here against Olimar / Alf. Oh, nice shot there from the Magic. 87, the Magic. 87 to 61. Olimar's favor, Alf's favor. Lost to Isabelle. Olimar did to begin things. Beat Pokemon Trainer after that, though. Old school yellow division matchup. Lost to Incineroar himself. Beat Sonic. Beat Pikachu. Another old school one. For the yellow, and then beat Joker. Right now, we're neck and neck. And again, probably an important one here for both of these competitors. Both of them in the top 8 currently. And a loss, Olimar losing may knock him out of that. Maybe. Might have a few 4-3s as well. So plenty of 3-4s probably coming after this. A few 4-3s. Still got a few at the bottom, of course. Duck on Sonic and Daisy. Oh man, Robin just missing because she was big, maybe missing that spell cast. got Olimar for the first stock here. Wow, I can't believe that was just the first one. She's at 160 now. Is that going to do it? That might have been a little far enough. I don't know if she's going to be able to come back from that. Alpha's going to make sure of it. Basically tied up here at 2 stock. Robin could be looking at #1 spot here after the Ice Climbers lost. Sword Fighter also 5-1 up there with her to play next. If he loses, she's definitely there. Sword Fighter, though, is at the top, no matter what. If he would win, that is. And Robin, you know, Incineroar came back in that match that Robin lost, the only one. Although it was Incineroar knocking himself out, the 2 times he did fall. It was also the biggest comeback we saw. I think he knocked himself out twice and then had to take all 3 of Robin's stock to make the comeback without losing one. And he did it. And that was only set #2, although, yeah, it was the yellow division. The last of the set #2s to go here. We're moving into set 8 tomorrow. And see the red and the green at the end of the week here, and then we'll move into blue and yellow to start next week. And then we'll see them twice next week as well. We'll see them Friday and Saturday. They're set 9, in fact. And to finish off set 9. There goes Robin, however. Alpha is at 99% only. Is she gonna, she's taking some damage here. Quick damage on that last stock. Is Olimar gonna, I don't know. Make a slight comeback and also pull ahead, perhaps, even in the division. But, you know, Robin did get the next knockout here. 79 on her, though, and a poison mushroom. Is that going to do it? She is lucky she got launched to the opposite side of the stage, or she was definitely out of here. She's at 94. She's back to normal size. She has a slight chance here with a super mushroom. Now 13 only on Olimar/Alpha, though. And she is not hitting him at all. What? This is nuts. He just dodged everything somehow. That was crazy. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Olimar, super mushroom. Robin, 117%. Olimar waiting on the edge of the map. Doesn't hit her. Yeah, she's got nothing left, though. She's got a poison mushroom. Still just waiting. If she's not doing anything, she can't get close, because if she does, that will happen, and Olimar will win. And he does. Finishes it there. Robin takes her second defeat, second loss. A tough one to now the 5-2 Olimar/Alpha. It's a rough way to do it. Robin now down to 5-2, Olimar up to 5-2. Still a great record to have, though, either way. And man, this one should be good here, our last one. And talk about shaking things up. Olimar now beating Robin. We got one more 5-1 to have a chance to win here. We got the Mii Sword Fighter. It looks a little different there. Taking on Sephiroth. Here we go. Sephiroth has no colors to him. This we'll just have to let's go that lighter, shirtless one, I guess. A little different. This is gonna be a good one. It's gotta be. 5-1 Mii Sword Fighter. Last of the 5-1s. 4-2 Sephiroth. Top of the 4-2s. Of course, obviously last to go. Isabelle was 4-1 in between the 5-1s and 4-2s there. She won, so she's actually maybe going to be at the top. If Sword Fighter loses, she will be. If not, she'll be second, which is still great. In fact, the highest up she's been all season. She's been third. She's been fourth, that is. She hasn't been up higher than where she is now. But she will be for sure, second or first, in fact. So that's crazy. But then we have the 4-2s. Ike won, so he's going to be going up. Olimar won, so he's going up. And maybe we'll see Sephiroth go up. Incineroar 3-2 went up, 4-2. Sephiroth knocked out quick here, though. Super Mushroom, however, now on him. Get the knockout to follow. 74 on the Swordfighter. Does not get the knockout. Poison Mushroom on Sephiroth. Uh-oh. Swordfighter trying to get that early second knockout already. Not gonna happen. He's got a Super Mushroom, though. Oh. Doesn't quite get Sephiroth the second time, but it was kind of close. 115 on Swordsman. 58 on Sephiroth's second stock. Sephiroth really needs this knockout or he's in a lot of trouble here. Swordsman took out Daisy. He took out Duck Hunt. He took out Samus. He lost to Ridley. That was the one he lost. Beat Richter, beat Ice Climbers. Sephiroth defeated Min Min and then lost to Wii Fit Trainer. Beat Daisy. Just got knocked out again. 123 on the Swordsman. Just got knocked out himself, but he's up an entire stock here. Sephiroth, after beating Daisy, going 2-1, he then beat Duck Hunt. He lost to Samus, and then he beat Ridley. So, yeah, I don't know. Sephiroth's kind of up and down, and maybe this is showing it even more here, as Swordsman takes this one pretty handily, it looks like. Get Sephiroth 48% on him already. Can he make some kind of epic comeback? The super-sized Mii sword fighter. 67-60, but again, that extra stock on Swordsman. And another Super Mushroom. This may spell the defeat of Sephiroth again. There it is. Sephiroth goes down once more. He is now 4-3 himself. And the Sword Fighter remains at the top with his new haircut. Wow, 6-1. We got another standout here in another division, it looks like. What a win there, too, against a tough opponent. What a win. All right, so what we had, set 7, over, done with. Ike beat Pikachu, Richter beat Ice Climbers, Isabelle beat Duck Hunt, Samus beat Game & Watch, Min Min defeated Sonic, Pokemon Trainer defeated Daisy, Ridley beat Zero Suit Samus, Incineroar defeated Wii Fit Trainer, Olimar beat Robin, and Sword Fighter beat Sephiroth. Joker was on a bye. And now that leaves us with Mii Sword Fighter still at the top, 6-1, by himself now. Isabelle just behind him at 5-1 though. Got the Ice Climbers, Robin, Ike, and Olimar all 5-2 right now. Looking pretty good still. Incineroar's 4-2 by himself. That's a top 7. And then we got 4-3 Sephiroth, followed by the 4-3 Ridley and Min Min. We got the 3-3 Trainer in the middle there by himself now. Right in the middle, rank 11. Looking okay. Wii Fit Trainer, Richter, Samus, Zero Suit Samus, all 3 and 4. They round out the top 15 there. And then as in our bottom 6, the ones that would be staying if all things finish right now, Pikachu now down there 2 and 4, along with Mr. Game & Watch and Joker. We got the 1 and 6, Duck Hunt and Daisy, and the 0 and 6, Sonic. Oof to all 3 of those. Pikachu, Game & Watch, and Joker already had buys. They're 2 and 4. They still have a slight shot. But yeah, some crazy things. People swap it all over the place in this one. Of course, next, again, we got the Red Division's Set 8. Starting Set 8 for us tomorrow. Lucario is up against Terry. Ryu is taking on Zelda. Marth is up against the Mii Brawler. Jigglypuff versus Mario. Peach versus Yoshi. Dr. Mario versus Young Link. Pit taking on Greninja. Simon up against Donkey Kong. Byleth versus King K Rool. Pyra and Mithra taking on Hero. That'll be great there. Kirby is on a bye. One of the lower in the division, but top last season. Crazy, another one of those crazy ones. Here, though, in Set 8, crazy one, I say, for this one as well, we might see some more swings in records here based on these matchups. There aren't any, like, there's only one that's sort of like a top matchup, but you'll see here. Pikachu at 3-3 I'm sorry, 2 and 4, taking on the 4 and 3 Min Min. Might have his hands full. We shall see. Game and Watch at 2 and 4 is up against the 4 and 3 Ridley. Then we got Incineroar, 4 and 2, taking on the 1 and 6 Daisy. Joker at 2 and 4 is up against the 5 and 2 Ike. Pokemon Trainer at 3 and 3 is taking on the 1 and 6 Duck Hunt. I might give Duck Hunt a little bit of a shot. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe it'll be great for Trainer. Sonic then at 0 and 6 up against the 3 and 4 Wii Fit Trainer. And then our last 4, we got Isabelle, 5 and 1, taking on the 3 and 4 Samus. 3 and 4 Zero Suit Samus up against the 6 and 1 Me Sword Fighter. Couldn't quite put that second to last because I don't know, it might be a pretty big upset, or it might be a pretty big defeat on the side of Zero Suit Samus losing. Then finally, second to last, Olimar 5 and 2 up against the 3 and 4 Richter. A lot of 3 and 4s there up against some tough opponents, but those are really some of the best ones we got. But the best one is again 4 and 3 Sephiroth now coming back for our last match up against the 5 and 2 Ice Climbers. Hopefully that one will be great. But our 4th place, the other 5 and 2, Robin, is on a bye, so that's where one of the top competitors went this time around. And that is what we have for you guys. That's going to be Tuesday next week. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Red Division Set 8. Things are we're almost to the halfway point. Set 10 and 11 will be that halfway point as we have 21 sets, 20 matches for everybody, and 1 bye to get through everyone fighting one person in the division each time, once. Moving into the playoffs then, which will take perhaps a week. We'll do divisional rounds 1 day every day for every division, and then we'll do perhaps 1 or 2 days, depending on what we need for a mashup of the finals, where every division is together. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for chilling. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other stuff on the channel. Come join us for those streams I was talking about. Pokemon Trading Card Game Collection streams Tuesday, Thursday mornings, and then Friday evenings. We also have Pokemon Video Game Hangout, long, like 2 to 3 hour streams on Wednesday and Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the evening on Friday for the collection stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the mornings are 9 a.m. Hope to see you then. I'm Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. And by the way, if you would want to play in the future, are interested in playing some Super Smash Bros. In a tournament or even a league here on the channel, put it in the comments. Let me know. Show some interest. I'm out, guys. Peace.